The Meka testing application from Meka Health makes it easy for you to document drug tests that you administer to ensure proper chain of custody, get step-by-step instructions as you administer drug tests, perform in-person or remotely monitored testing, communicate test orders to the laboratory, track test shipping information, and manage collectors in your organization. Once you have completed the drug test training and have received your certificate, a username and password along with Meka login instructions will be sent to your email address. Note that the software can be used on a phone, tablet, or computer. Once you have received your username and password to log into the Meka software, in your web browser go to mekahealth.com. From the home screen, click Login in the upper right corner and enter your username and password. Then click Login to continue. The first time you log in, you must accept the Meka Health terms and conditions. Once you are logged in, to administer a test, in the Administer Test box, click the Test Now button. In the donor information panel on the left, if you are testing an employee who is already in the system, select Employee, then click the Find Employee drop-down list and select the employee you want to test. This will autofill the employee information for this test. Note that you can quickly find the employee in the list by clicking the Find Employee drop-down box and typing the employee's name. If you are testing a person who is not yet in the system, click Non-Employee, then fill in the donor information fields on the left side of the screen. Required fields are marked with an asterisk. Note that the ID number field allows you to enter the donor's employee ID, driver's license, or other ID number that you use in your organization. For purposes of this demo, we will select an existing employee. Next, on the right side of the screen, enter information about the test you are performing today. If the donor is being tested in person, ensure the In-Person button is selected. If you are proctoring a remote test, select the Remote button. Select the testing reason, the drug test you are using, and enter the drug test expiration month and year, which can be found printed on the test packaging. Note that the software will not allow you to proceed with the kit that has expired. To ensure that you are testing the right person, verify the donor's ID and click Yes for donor's ID verified. Enter the date and time that the test is being performed and the address of the location where the test is being performed. You are now ready to administer the test following the instructions you received during training. To view the instructions, click the View Testing Instructions button. After administering the test, click Next. You are taken to the Step 2 Interpret and Record Test Results screen. In this screen, you are given instructions for interpreting and recording the test results. By default, all screen results, as seen on the right side of the screen, are marked as negative. If any of the substances tested presumptively positive, find that substance in the screen results list and mark it positive. If you are documenting the results of the test with photos, in the Upload Photos Screenshots box, click Choose Files. Then browse to the photos you want to include. Select one or more photos, then click Open. If you are sending the test to the laboratory for confirmation testing, under Sending to Lab, click Yes. Enter the barcode number you affixed to the test device. In the Lab box, ensure that the correct laboratory is listed. In the Confirmation Panel box, select the confirmation panel that you want the laboratory to perform on the sample that you send for this test. It likely has a default value of positives only. If you need a shipping label for this test, click Request Shipping Label. This will notify Keel Medical of your request and a shipping label will be sent to you via email. If you need to review packaging and shipping instructions, click the View Shipping Instructions button. If available, enter the shipping carrier and the tracking number for the package you are sending to the laboratory. In the Notes box, enter any notes that you feel are relevant regarding this test. The notes you enter are included on the chain of custody form. Click Next to continue. Last, to complete the test, on the Review and Sign screen, review all test information for accuracy. If you see anything that is incorrect, click the Back button at the bottom of the screen to return to the previous screen and correct the information. When you are confident that all information is accurate, if you are testing the donor in person, show the collection information to the donor, then invite the donor to sign in the top signature box, acknowledging that the test was performed properly. If you have a touch screen, the donor can sign using their finger. Otherwise, use the mouse to sign in the box. Next, sign your name in the bottom signature box to certify that the test information is correct. After signing, click Finish to complete the test. The Tests page will show the test that you have just completed, including the pending step, Received by Lab. Clicking the PDF icon on the right shows you the chain of custody form for the test. This is what the laboratory receives, and it instructs the laboratory regarding the panel they need to run to do the confirmation. If you are proctoring a remote session, the donor will not be able to sign in person. Rather, when the proctor signs and completes the test, an email is sent to the donor requesting their signature. The test order is not sent to the laboratory until the donor has signed. The email that the donor receives shows the donor the test information and provides an opportunity to sign. For example, our demonstration donor, Sunny Day, has received an email that says Donor Consent in the subject line. The email message has a passcode that they need to note and enter in the next screen. The donor clicks the Proceed to Review button, enters the passcode, then clicks Submit. The donor is then presented the test information and provided the opportunity to sign, signifying that they agree that the test was performed properly. After signing, the user clicks Finish, and their certification is recorded. If the proctored donor refuses to sign, the proctor can edit the test from the dashboard and note that the donor refused to sign. Be sure to send the test to the laboratory as soon as you can. The laboratory will send the results to the MRO, who will contact the donor, then provide results to the DER.